Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. My name's Bria and I love everything books. Let's go book shopping. Today, one of my highly anticipated reads is coming out. So we're at Barnes and we're gonna go get it. Books are so expensive, so I try not to buy books brand new, but whenever it's like a newly anticipated release, or it's like a series that it was 5 stars, or like it's a 5-star author, then I'm gonna go buy it. And this book is by Catherine Center. And so far, all of the books I've read by her are 5 stars. So I'm expecting this one to be a 5 stars. And I've never actually gotten any of her books new. I have read, I believe, her 2 newest books, The Rom-Commers and Hello Stranger. But this will be the first one that I've gotten of hers, brand new. And that is The Love Haters. I'm so excited for this. So let's go. Because there's less people and filming in public is scary, but I cannot find any Catherine Center book anywhere in this entire bookstore. I'm probably just missing the obvious. I went to the romance section, it was not there. YA, just to check, wasn't there. Wasn't any of the ones in the front, so I think I'm gonna have to ask somebody where this book is because I cannot find it. But it's so fun, honestly, just looking around. I was thinking about getting, I'm gonna butcher the name, but it was How the King of Elfhem lost his story. I don't know, whatever that novella is from The Cruel Prince, because I want to read that because I'm reading The Cruel Prince for another vlog right now, but they didn't have it, which is probably good because they need to stop spending money on books. So we're just gonna get Love Haters, if they even have it, which they should. I don't know, we'll see. Actually, I had an employee help me because I could not find it, but it was in the very front of the store and I totally walked by it, but we have it. Okay, now that I actually know where all the new releases are, let's look around and see what they have. Not gonna buy anything because this is enough for one Barnes trip, but let's see what they have. And it was on sale online for a few dollars off, and I got the price in person, so score. It wasn't much, but in the long run it's worth it. Here she is! Oh, and she even has sprayed edges. Second sprayed edges book that I have, and both of them are Catherine Center. So Catherine Center has such a fun vibe, with all of her books. This is the most, like, beachy, fun thing. Wait. Where does this take place? Key West? I know exactly what I'm going to be reading this book. Wait! Vlog coming soon. Actually, not really soon. Several months. But, why didn't I think of this before? Oh my gosh. Wait, that's so exciting. Okay. No spoilers, though. You'll just have to wait to see when I read this. But anyways, Catherine Center, her books are always the most, like, fun covers, sprayed edges. Like, they're gorgeous. I mean, this isn't really my vibe. Like, I'm not super colorful person, but, like, all of her books are just such a vibe, and I love them so much. And this is probably going to be a 5-star. If it's like any of the other 2 of her books that I've read, it's going to be 5-star. So, let's go. I'm so excited for this. And she's going on a book tour, and I would have totally gone, but there's, like, nowhere close to me. So, that's sad. I'll just have to wait until the next one, and then maybe she'll come? I don't know. We'll see. But Catherine Center, so far, 5-star author. I mean, again, I've only read 2 of her books, and she has a lot. Does it have them listed in here? Oh, yeah. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Oh, so this is her 12th book. That's crazy. I want to get all of them. So, yeah. Oh, and even... that is the most gorgeous shade of green ever. That's so pretty. Oh my goodness. Dude, okay, if you can't tell, I love Catherine Center and her books. So excited to read this one. Oh my goodness. Oh, wait, and look at the inside, too. Dude, okay, her books are literally a work of art. Okay, but now, I think I'm going to stop by a few of those, like, little free libraries that are everywhere around here. See if we can find any books. I forgot to bring books to put in them, though. So if we find any, we're just going to have to take them, and then I'll go back later and put some books in there. Yeah, so we'll do that, do a little bit more, like, book thrifting, I guess. And then in a few days, my local library is doing their book sale. And the very last day, they do, like, a $10 bag day. So you can literally get, like, a giant bag and stuff it as full as you can and buy them all for $10. So me and my friends are going to go and do that. And so, like, if we split a bag, then it's, like, $5 for your books. So excited for that. I'll take you along for that. Yeah, and if I do any other book shopping between then and now, I'll film that too, which I shouldn't. I have enough books on my TBR. I'm trying to put myself on a book ban for, like, Barnes & Noble and, like, the local bookstores because books are expensive. But thrifting books, that's okay. Because, like, yesterday, I thrifted books plus half off. So I got 4 almost brand new books for $8. You can't even get 1 book for $8. So that was a slay. I should have started filming yesterday and then I could film that. Missed opportunity. Anyways, let's go find some little free libraries. Wow, I was literally about to give up because it is stinking hot outside. It's literally, it's like 95 degrees. and it's just gonna get worse here. But I decided one more, check it out, and I don't think I've been to this one before. And it had so much good stuff in it. I grabbed 3 books that are in like brand new condition. I've never heard of any of them, but I'll look them up on Goodreads and see if I'm really interested in any of them. And if I'm not, I'll just return them back, and then I will come back later with books to put books back in, because I always feel bad taking books and not leaving any. So I'll come back some point later and I'll put some books back in there. But first we have The Fair Botanists. It's by Sarah Sheardon. Oh, the owner of the house just got back. That's awkward. Okay. It looks like it's summer 1822. Something about a past in London and a beautiful botanical garden. And there's a plant that only blooms once every few decades. Something about perfume creation. Trying to keep a real identity a secret. This sounds really interesting. Cool. And then oh, shut up. Hopefully you're still recording. So it in fact did stop recording. So let me catch you up on what I said when I thought it was recording. So the second book I picked up was called, I believe, Becoming Ted or something like that. And I was looking at the back and it was not for me. The main character was queer and it's just not something I enjoy reading about, so I put that one back. And then the third book that I got was The Flight of Gemma Hardy by Margot Livesey. Livesey? However you say that. This one is another like historical fiction type thing. It's like Iceland and Scotland in the early 1950s. Looks like some sort of private school. So another like historical fiction. So I ended up getting The Fair Botanists and The Flight of Gemma Hardy, which is pretty good. I feel like it's hard to find newer stuff in free little libraries, but every so often I look out and I find stuff like this. And now back to the video. Guys, it's the next day and we're finally doing a book haul. Yesterday was crazy busy, so I did not have a chance to film one yesterday, but we're here now and there's so many books, so let's get into it. So first up, me and some of my friends went to my local library's like book sale. They hold it like once a month and it's like over a whole weekend, but the last day is bag day, and so you can fill up this bag with as many books as you want for $10. So that is what we did. So this is my share of the books. We filled up this whole thing between the four of us. But yeah, let's get into what I got. Honestly, we kind of got there late, so we had probably like 45 minutes to just literally run around and grab whatever books we could. So I did find a few titles that I'm really excited about, but for the most part, these are just like really random books that we picked up. So let's get into it. Honestly, I don't remember quite a few of the stuff I grabbed because I was just grabbing stuff and putting it in the bag, and then they were like, okay, check out, we're closing in 2 minutes. So some of this, like, I don't know about. But let's just see. Alright, first up is The Strawberry Hearts Diner by Carolyn Brown. This is basically described as being like a Hallmark rom-com, I think. Yeah, I don't know, it just looks very cozy. It reminds me of that one series that I saw Destiny talking about on her channel. I don't know, that's why I grabbed it. It's because the cover was cute, and I think it's a romance. Yeah, I'm not sure. Again, I've never heard of this, but the cover was really cute. And I don't know, it just looks really cozy and fun. So I got that one. Set these here, I guess. Let's see. This is one of the Series of Unfortunate Events books. I have 2 of them, so whenever I go to this book sale, I just try to grab whichever ones I don't have. So this is book 5. So I think I have 3 out of like, I don't know, 11 or 12 now. So there's a lot. But then again, like this whole bag is like 10 books. So I was just kind of grabbing any title I ever recognized and grabbed it because like I got so many books. Next up, this one. I pulled it off the shelf because the spine I thought was pretty, and my friend was there and my jaw dropped and she was like, oh my gosh, what happened? This is Island of the Sun. It's part of the Dark Gravity sequence by Matthew J. Kirby. This book, this is so funny. This is a book I read in middle school, and for the life of me, I could not remember what it was called. You don't know how many times I have Googled snippets of like what I remember about this book, trying to figure out who the author is, what the title is, what series it's in. But all it took is I saw the cover and I was like, this is it. This is it. And honestly, because I've hyped it up so much in my head, it's probably not as good as I remember it. But I was so excited when I saw the cover. I was just like, I had no words. Yeah, so I think this is a trilogy. I don't know. This is the second book, but I think there's more than just 2. I'm not really sure. But this was probably my favorite find of yesterday, just because literally I've spent years trying to figure out what the series is, and I saw the cover and immediately was like, this is it. This is it. So that was really fun. So hopefully now I can find the others in the series and reread it, because I remember really loving this book. So, slay. Then I found a bunch of Christian romance. This one is To the Farthest Shores by Elizabeth Camden. Oh my gosh, that's really funny. I knew Elizabeth Camden sounded so familiar. After this bookstore, we went to another one, which I'll talk about later. We found a book by Elizabeth Camden, and we could not figure out why she sounded so familiar. Probably because I just got one of her books at the library sale. Anyways, I know nothing about this book. It's, let's see, looks like an army romance. There's like a lieutenant and some girl. I'm not really sure. But it's a Christian romance, so it's probably going to be good. Last time I got a few Christian romances from the same sale. One of them, where is it? Right here. Lady of a Thousand Treasures. I got this at the same place. And this one is like 5 stars. Like, so good. I love that book so much. So I try to grab random Christian romances, but it's so hard because a lot of them are in series. So I grabbed all the standalones that I could find, and this is one of them. Then I got The Weaver's Daughter by Sarah E. Ladd. Again, don't know what it is, but the cover's pretty. This one I think is like more Regency era or like England or something. I don't know. Small village. There's like a heir to a fortune. And look, Elizabeth Camden is quoted on the front. That's funny. That's really funny. Her name keeps popping up everywhere. Anyways, so yeah, there's that book. And then A Bound Heart by, her name is covered, Laura France. This cover is also just really pretty. I'm guessing it's like Scottish or something? Yeah, takes place in Scotland and looks like they're journeying to the New World. Those are very Scottish names. It's Magnus MacLeish and Lark MacDougall. I'll probably pronounce those very wrong, but those are very Scottish names. But yeah, the cover is just so pretty, and it's a standalone. It's a breathless tale of love, exile, and courage in colonial America. So, I don't know. We'll see how that one goes too. Then we got The Shadowhand Covenant, which is part of the Vengekeeper Prophecy series by Brian Ferry. This is an autographed copy, which is crazy. This is another book that I read probably like in middle school, and I believe it's a trilogy. So many series are trilogies, but this was another good one that I read that I've been looking for ever since, because usually I feel like the library usually has these, so I have one of the potentially 3 books, and it's in really good condition. So yeah, I want to find this whole series too, and eventually read that too. So another one there. And then last but not least, we've got The Blood Trader by Lynette Noni, and this is part of the Prison Healer trilogy. And this one, I feel like I've seen so many people talk about this series. It's The Prison Healer, The Gilded Cage, and then The Blood Trader. Know nothing about it, but I saw the cover and I was like, I've seen this on BookTube videos. I'm grabbing it. So we got 8 books for $10. That's a steal. There was also a copy of, I believe it's The Fine Print by, I do not remember, and I almost got it, and I kind of wish I did, but I was Googling it and trying to find out if it was a spicy romance or not, and I was getting very conflicting answers, so I just put it back. But I kind of wish I grabbed it, so then I could have read it and like determined for myself whether or not to DNF it, but it's fine. I got 8 books for $10, which is crazy. I absolutely love going to this library sale, because like, what do you mean? I found 3 books of series that I'm looking for, 4 random standalone romances that I've never heard of that are probably good, and then I guess this is also from a series I was looking for. But like, each of these was basically $1. That's crazy. But then after that, we went to Goodwill too to thrift for books. You best believe I found books at Goodwill too. So I got another 3 books for $10, which obviously that was a better deal than this, but still, you basically buy a book for $20, and I bought 11 for $20, so that's a steal. And this is why I thrift for books, because I would have no money if I bought books brand new, versus you do this. And so anyways, let's get into what I got here. Alright, first I got Meet Me Under the Mistletoe by Jenny Bayless. This is like a Christmas rom-com, I think. I don't know, it's just the cover's really cute. Oh, she runs a bookshop in London. Wait, that's so cute. Childhood enemy. It's Enemies to Lovers. Oh my gosh. It was just so cute, and I don't really have like Christmassy or like seasonal books, so this will be fun to read later in the year around Christmas time. This one I'm excited about. This was actually the first book that I picked up at the thrift store. This is Emily Wilde's Map of the Otherlands by Heather Fawcett. Fawcett? I don't know if that's right, but Faith's Reading Things absolutely loves the Emily Wilde series, and so I've wanted to get it for a while. I'd never seen this cover of it though. This is, I guess, the Barnes & Noble exclusive edition, but also it's so pretty, and it has like those edges that like aren't cut. They're like, you know, kind of like torn paper, so it's just this really like whimsical copy of it. And I think this is, again, the second book of a trilogy, so I need to find the rest of them. But also it's a brand new copy for $3, so of course we got it. In my mind, this is getting the same vibes as the Cruel Prince trilogy, because that's another series that Faith was obsessed with and I am obsessed with now, so I have very high hopes for this one. I just need to find the other books. And then last but not least, we have The Winter Duke by Claire Eliza Bartlett. This is, I don't know, I just pulled this out and the cover is literally so pretty. And this is a fantasy, and I'm like, I want to read more fantasy because it's so good. But I saw on the back there was another book, and I was like, dang it, it's a trilogy. All fantasies are duologies or trilogies. But I looked it up on Goodreads, and this is a standalone fantasy novel, which I'm so excited about because I don't have to go looking for the rest of the books in the series. But it looks so appealing. Like, someone wants to help her, someone wants to use her, and someone wants to kill her. Like, that just sounds so up my alley. And they have, like, the most fantasy names ever. It's Velocia, Kevro, Akata. I probably said all of those wrong. But I don't know. This book is just so gorgeous, so of course I had to get it. And so that is how I ended up with 11 books that I thrifted for $20. And I am excited about so many of these. I found, honestly, a really good mix of a few series that I'm looking for, some genres I'm looking for, like fantasy, and like some Christian romances, which are always like a 4 or 5 stars, and then just like random stuff that I'd never heard of that just looks really interesting. So I am very happy with this haul, although it was very rushed at the library sale. I probably filmed like next to nothing. I don't know, I haven't edited it yet, but they do the sale every month, so you best bet that I will be back there next month for 4 hours instead of 40 minutes. They always have great books, even though it is the last day of the sale, and that's why they do like the $10 bag thing. But like, it's the library, so they have so many books and they're constantly restocking. I definitely highly recommend checking out to see if your library has like a book sale like this. I know like my city does, I'm sure yours does too, and like you can't beat this price anywhere. And they're all like, because they're library books, they're all in like such good condition. Like this one, for example, like it looks kind of beat up and stuff, but like libraries wrap their books in this plastic, so all you gotta do is like, books are falling, oh gosh, I think that's good now. But you just like cut off the tape and stuff and remove the plastic, and then the jacket underneath is brand new condition. And like, yeah, sure, like you're gonna have stuff written inside or whatever, or like the library stamped on the front, but this was $1. You cannot beat that anywhere. So yeah, highly recommend thrifting your books. It's so much fun, and you get great books for a great deal. I could either buy one book brand new, like The Love Haters. I spent like $25 on that. I spent $20 on this, so just saying. But yeah, that'll be it for this video. I hope you enjoyed. I love buying books brand new and thrifting books. I think a little bit of both. You gotta have everything in moderation, because Love Haters, that is going to be worth it, but also this is so worth it. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I will see you next video. So many books.